Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Lost, this time episode 6 of the first season. The last episode was more focused around Jack. We found out that the man he kept seeing is his dead father. There were definitely some problems between them, and maybe that's the reason he kept seeing him because they didn't manage to resolve whatever was between them. Um, the food is getting low, and even if John managed to catch a boar, it's not gonna last long. And in the last episode, they had problems with the water, also that was running low. Fortunately, at the end, I think Jack managed to find drinkable water, so for now, that was resolved. But they still have problems with food, so that will be interesting to see. I don't think they can continue catching boars, especially because that's gonna end as well. So, yeah. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
I just want to know.
Well, you're not gonna know.
What's the big deal?
It's not a big deal. It's just something I
Yeah,
did.
it's
I have
all
my
over you.
reasons, and I don't want to put it out there.
It's just that you and your tattoos don't add up. Are you one of those hardcore spinal surgeons?
That's me. Hardcore.
You guys are finished verbally copulating. We should get a move on. There's a whole beach of people waiting for us to get some drinking water for them. And the great white hunter's getting restless.
Does his tattoos mean something as well?
미스, 샴페인 드실래요? 샴페인 드세요.
빨리 이곳을 떠나고 싶어. 응?
어디로?
미국. 우리한테는 오직 이 방법밖에 없어.
너희 아버지가 절대 허락 안 할 거야.
아빠가 허락할 문제가 아니야. 우리가 결정할
내가-
문제지.
내가 아버지한테 말씀드릴게. 그리고 설득해볼게.
Whoa. The fuck?
The handcuffs of the Sky Marshal! Now!
Sawyer had the cuffs on him. Okay.
Don't move. Look, I was just gonna take...
Do not move.
What's going on? He's standing on a beehive.
Not the bees. My eyes.
Surely there must be something you're not telling us.
Surely? Where you from, man?
Tikrit. Iraq.
Okay, I don't know how it is in Iraq, but in the United States of America, where I'm from, Korean people don't like black people. Do you know that?
걔 때문에 그래요. 시계.
The cuffs stay on.
A little louder, Omar. Maybe then she'll understand you.
Guys, that Chinese dude's gonna get pretty crispy out here.
He's Korean. Why are you keep calling him Chinese? I mean, Sawyer, I know he's doing it intentional, but
Now pull yourself together, son.
It wouldn't be an irrational fear of bees if I could just pull myself together, would it?
why? They weren't the first that discovered the cave. Are these with the French woman?
Any idea how long they've been here?
Long. Takes 40 or 50 years for clothing to degrade like this.
What is it?
Who were these men?
Actually, one of them's female.
Our very own Adam and Eve.
Could she be the French woman? But I mean, no, because he said 40, 50 years and the message was going around for 16 years, so...
These caves make too good a shelter just to be used for burial. Adam and Eve, they must have lived here. Their plane crashed, or maybe they were shipwrecked. They probably found this place and knew they could survive here. We don't need to bring the water to the people. We need to bring the people to the water.
I saw the pieces of the airplane was from their airplane, but apparently it's from the cave.
What'd you do to him?
What did I do to him? You tell me.
I
I've been
mean,
with you since we crashed.
could have been
Have you
everything.
seen me do anything to anyone? What kind of man do you think I am anyway? What did your mother say about me?
She never talked about you.
그녀 여기 있어. 너도 놈한테 일일이 얘기할 필요 없어.
Thief? What did he talk?
여보 왜 그래?
Water? I mean, they don't
도대체 말 좀 해봐.
have enough water anyway.
여보 다쳤어? 다시 무슨 일 있었구나. 어? 밖에서 무슨 일이 있었냐고.
연락가 왔어.
일하고 왔다고? 도대체 아빠 밑에서 무슨 일을 하는 거야?
Is her father like a mafia boss? Why is he covered in blood?
나 우리를 위해서 하는 거야.
I was thinking that if we were living at the caves, we could build a dam around that spring so that everybody could have fresh water and we could get the infirmary off the beach. You think it's a bad idea?
No, it makes sense.
But
No, but
I don't think she wants to go and live in the cave. I mean, after all, if they all in the cave, no one will see them. Airplanes could pass, boats.
Is there a reason you didn't consult us when you decided to form your own civilization?
I'm only talking about moving into the valley.
Well, what happened to live together, die alone?
digging in together is the only way we're gonna survive.
Our best hope of survival isn't being spotted by a plane or a ship. And for that, we need to organize everyone to keep that signal fire burning while others scout the island for supplies. Digging in anywhere else is suicide.
I mean, they are both right, so...
People are seriously considering following Jack to the caves. I'd like to know where you stand.
You're right here. I got one priority right now, and that's getting my kid off this island. A boat passes, I'm not gonna be on the hook for missing it.
Good.
I think he apologized so he can gain a little trust.
I'm not the only one wondering where you're gonna weigh in on this whole moving off the beach thing. Are you going with the pessimists or staying here and waiting for the rescue folks?
Are you going?
Well, that's the real trick, isn't it? We all pack up stakes for the caves. Next day a plane passes by. They're gonna go on their merry way and be none the wiser. On the other hand, stay here, get eaten by boars, fall off a rock. Not gonna be anyone around to answer that 911 call.
당신 알죠? 당신 남편이나 당신 아버지가 당신을 찾기 위해서 무슨 일이든지 할 수 있다는 거.
Wait, what?
당신 남편이랑 다시 화해하는 건 어때요? 대답해봐요. 예? 공항에서 시간은 11시 15분. 당신은 무슨 수를 써서라도 공항 밖을 빠져나와야 해요. 나올 땐 아무것도 가지고 나와서는 안 돼요. 당신이 납치됐다고 생각할 거예요.
I need to talk to you.
Wow.
What my husband did to you today, it was a misunderstanding.
No, I got it. Loud and clear.
It was the watch.
Your husband tried to murder me for a watch? I found
That's
this
what
watch
she
2
was
days ago.
pointing
belongs
at,
to my
not the
father.
handcuffs.
Protecting that watch is a question of honor.
You call trying to kill me in front of my kid honor.
You don't know my father.
John knows
Listen to
about
me,
the
you monkey.
drugs.
I'm going in the jungle. A man has
a right to some privacy.
Just hand it to me. You're gonna run out. I guess sooner rather than later. Painful detox is inevitable. Give it up now, at least it'll be your choice. Do you want your guitar? More than your drug?
More than you know.
What I know
Well, that's a
is that
start.
this island just might give you what you're looking for, but you have to give the island something.
You really think you can find my guitar?
Look up, Charlie.
You're not gonna ask me to
Is
pray.
it hanging in a tree?
I want you to look up.
Oh.
Look, I get it. Right? It's the watch. Mine broke. I found this in the wreckage. And I figured, hey, why let a $20,000 watch go to waste? Which is ridiculous, since time doesn't matter on a damn island!
She didn't go in the end. She didn't left him. Wasn't the tattoo on the other arm? Or I'm just seeing things. I mean, I was looking all the episode at that tattoo, so I'm pretty sure it was on the other arms. No, I think the image was flipped because now it's back on the left arm. So that was a thing. Son actually knows English, and I don't know if it was just a guess from Said part or he actually understood that she understands, and if so, how he did that. We saw how her relation with her husband was before the crash, and in the beginning it seemed fine, but it just went kind of bad. She comes from a wealthy family, very, very wealthy family, and he didn't seem to have the same wealth. And I'm guessing that's why she thought her father won't allow their relation. But surprisingly, he did. But her husband had to work for him. And I have no idea what he had to do for her father, but he did came covered in blood one time, so I don't know. But I think that's what changed her husband, him having to work for her father and doing who knows what. He was always busy, and I think he was under a lot of pressure. And maybe, I don't know, maybe he didn't like being covered in blood. I mean, what he did, beating people up, killing people, I have no idea. But I don't think he liked that. So she chose to run away without her husband knowing. She had a whole plan, but didn't go with it. I'm guessing she wanted to go to America, and that's why she learned English. She also mentioned to him in the beginning that let's run away in America. In America, so maybe that's why she wanted to go. But again, she didn't. Maybe because I don't know, she wanted to give her husband another chance, or she also realized that she changed because of her father in a way. He also said that uh, he's doing whatever it takes for them or for her. Um, so maybe again he resents her, or I don't know. He's kind of in a way angry with her because of what he has to do for them to be together. Um, I don't know, but he did change, but he will find out that she knows English sooner or later. Of course, I mean there are 6 seasons after all, and something like this won't go till the end. I mean, she hiding it from him. I don't know how angry he's gonna be, because he is angry all the time. I mean, charging at Michael like that and punching him and trying to even drown him for a watch. I mean, yeah, it might be important to him, but he also pushed the kid. Apparently now there are 2 groups, even if Jack at the end of the last episode said that we all have to work together to survive. Some of them, I mean, I understand both sides. Saeed and Jack, they are both right. So, I don't know. Jack wants to move all the survivors in the cave because they'll be more protected from the animals. The water is close. Um, it's more of a roof than the tents against the water. And I think there's enough space for everyone. But also Saeed is right when he said that they have to stay on the beach and keep the fire going, so that someone might see them, because in the cave no one sees them there. Even if Jack said that someone should stay on the beach and keep their eyes open for anything that might come. I don't think, like Said said, I think it was Said or Sawyer, someone said that Jack is a pessimist and that's why he chose to go in the caves, and because I mean he thinks that they won't be saved, so they have to live there forever. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think that he lost hope of being saved. I think he now thinks more about taking care of the survivors and making sure that they live, than thinking that they have to do anything they can to be saved. So, I don't know. From the last episode, when he didn't want to kind of be in charge anymore, be the leader, to now just thinking about what is better for them, like to live and making sure they are safe and healthy, things like that. But there were some people that went with Jack, or John and Charlie, and I think some more. But there are also a lot that stay on the beach. Kate stays on the beach, and Jack asks her why. I don't know. she said that she really wants to go off the island. So I'm guessing that's why, one of the reason. There, I don't know if still Said is going with finding the signal where it came from. Probably because that is so important. So I don't think they just dropped that after um, kind of Kay destroyed that antenna. So maybe they are still going with that. So that's why Said also stayed on the beach. I don't know why Sawyer stayed on the beach. Just because he doesn't like Jack, or he likes Kate too much. I don't know. Michael and his son stay there, and I don't understand him why. He, as he said, he has a son to take care of. Charlie, still going on with his addiction, and John saw him and knows about it. Apparently, he wants to help, so that's that. But I like the fact that apparently for Charlie, the music is really important. He did found his guitar. It was still working, of course. I mean, it's a magical island after all. So maybe there's I don't know, let's say hope for him to stop using. But I mean, there would have come a time where the drugs finished. So, but I'm guessing if he gives them on his own will, it's easier to stop than just not having anymore and being all crazy about it. In the cave, there were two almost skeletons, a man and a woman. And also their plane crashed there. In the last episode, I thought that the pieces of the plane were from the plane that, the survivors were. But no, it's another plane, so I don't know what magnetic field that island has that the planes are crashing on it, but like avoid. Also, there were like what is called crates of full of dolls in it. But the woman, I think the woman was, or the man, someone, I think the woman had a pouch with two rocks, one white and one black, one darker and one light, and I still don't know, of course, what it means. But it did remind me of the game John was playing. I forgot the English name, but it still had like pieces, white pieces and black pieces. I actually used to play that game some time ago, but I kind of forgot the rules. I mean, I left the board in the rain and got damaged, so. But like as two players, you have the white pieces and black pieces, and depending like with what you want to start with, white or dark, you have the opposite color on your side, and you have to bring your color from the other part on your side, if I remember correctly. And I mean, why? It would be interesting to find out, because it definitely represents something. It's so random in a way, like for someone to have two rocks on them, one white and one dark, that it definitely represents something. And also Jack tattoos, apparently it means something, and I'm not talking about what the tattoos mean to Jack, but I think for the whole show. I try to look at them, and I know that on his upper arm has a 5 and 4 Chinese characters and also some lines, but there are also on the lower arm. I think there are some stars and I have no idea what else. Something with red, I think. John really believes that something is going on the island, something mystical is going on, and I don't know, like the island grants wishes or something. But he's the only one that believes that. And I can't wait the time that someone else will realize that something more is going on the island. So that's that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.